What's up, YouTube? The Average Gamer Shawn bringing you an updated version of my plant princesses. This is post primal origins, and it's still changing. It's still getting better. I'm still working on this deck. I love this archetype, and I'm just praying to the Konami gods. Please do not ban Lone Fire Blossom because I feel it coming. Because this deck and other decks can just abuse Lone Fire now. And I will be slightly upset if it gets hit because the deck works around Lone Fire and I love it so much. And this is like a very expensive deck, and then I will kind of quit this game a little bit. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. But like I said, this is post Primal Origins, and I still have a lot of ideas for this deck. And I just wanted to give you this version of the deck that I ran this weekend because it's still really good. And it's good. It's good. There's so many things you can do with this deck. You can either synchro and or exceed, or it can be synchro or exceed base. And this is kind of like a synchro version. So let's get into it. Because I like the white monsters more than I like the black monsters races. So we have your standard 5 princesses. Talayla. She gains 100 for each face-up plant, and other plant monsters can't be destroyed by card effects. Maria, if another plant monster you control, exactly one, is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field. She has to be face-up on the field to resolve. OG Titanial, when she's on the... you can tribute one face-up plant to negate the activation of a monster's effect or spell or trap and destroy it. And Cherry Blossom, Autumn Leaves. Autumn Leaves. You can other plant monsters can't be attacked except her, and when she's destroyed by battle, or by card effect, you can special summon a plant type monster from your deck except another one of her. So yes, those are your princesses, guys. Those are your princesses. Those are your high and mighty rulers. Double Career Bandit. I'll get into why I run 2 Career Bandits in a second. The first reason should be self-explanatory, to get to your good spell and traps. And then the second reason, to dump your plant princesses in the graveyard faster, is really just a faster, I won't say faster, you can dump more cards in the graveyard with this than you can Card Trooper. And you get to get a spell card or trap. So yes, a little bit better than Card Trooper in some instances. And it's still level 3. Well, rank 3. Well, level 3. So, yeah, it still works. So, we'll get into another reason why I run him in a second. Double Lone Fire. Oh, Lord. Lord, please leave Lone Fire alone. There are worse decks. Please hit Boojins. Don't hit Lone Fire. Princess Sprout. When she's excavated, one of her effects is... when she's excavated, you can special summon her from the graveyard, and then you can make her level between 1 and 8. So she's just good for synchroing and exceeding. You can't synchro with this, right? Yeah, you can synchro from this. And her other effect is you can tribute this card to excavate the top card from your deck and send it to the graveyard. You can place one Sprout monster from your graveyard on top of your deck. But that's more for Sylvans. So we're just using her for her second effect to make her between 1 and 8 to help exceed, which is really good. Or exceed and or synchro summon. Synchro Shokan. And like I said, this is more of a synchro summoning based version. So, yeah. We have a lot of one-ofs in this deck now. A lot of one-ofs. So, Spell Striker. Special summon by banishing a useless spell card from your grave. So, yeah. Rose Whip. Level 3 tuner. And while this is on the field, your opponent can only activate one spell or trap per turn. Like I told you before, get 2 of those on the field with that. It's a lock. And which I learned this weekend, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is game. That's game. So get all 4 of those on the field at the same time. Your opponent just has to scoop. They have to scoop. So where was I? Where was I before I got all happy? Spore. You know why Spore is in there. Another new card from the new set. Rose Archer is a hand trap, and when your opponent activates a trap card while you control a plant monster, you can dish this, negate it, and destroy it. So that's always good. Did I miss anything while I was messing around? Okay. Dandelion, you know, 1 card trooper. So those are all our 1-ofs. It just gives the deck a lot of utility, you know. It's a lot of fun. If you guys played Plant Synchro back in the day, this is pretty much like that. Pretty much like that. 3 Marauding and double Crane. Just to go into our melee. For spells, we run 2 Miracle Fertilizer. I'm going to bump this up to 3 once I get my hands on another one, but this will be 3 in the near future. Double Trade-In. I dropped 1 for something. I can't remember, but it used to be 3, now it's 2. Still good. Double Instant Fusion. I'm dropping this down to 1. Double MST. Foolish. Super Solar Nutrient. 1 Soul Charge. Soul Charge is just broken. And 1 Rhoda. And on to your traps. Double Wall of Thorns. I'm dropping this back down to 1. Solemn Warning. Forgot what it was for a second. Like, this card looks familiar, but I don't know what it is. Bottomless, Compulse, Torrential, and 1 Call of the Haunted. So, that is your main deck. Let's get on to the extra deck. Your 4 tokens. Trust me, you're going to need 4. This is just what I'm running right now. You can run, I'll show you just, oh my lord, so many things you can do with this deck, like I said, but this is what I'm running right now. Star Eater, Leo, Giant Castle in the Water, Hyper Liberian. You can either run this guy, the new level 4 Synchro Tuner, or you can run Armory Arm. But like I said, I'm doing a lot of synchroing. I'm running him over, but you can run either or both. Personal preference, player preference. Formula: Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Heliolipse, Double Melee, number 49, and Fusionist. Like I said, you can have so many options. Let me just pull off the other things you can run in this deck real quick, and we can be done. Well, in the extra deck. Other good cards you can run in here. Ancient Fairy Dragon, because it has a 3000 ads and it's good for stalling. Soul of Silver Mind to lock down your opponent's back row. Crimson Blader, because y'all know what Crimson Blader does. Scrap Archfiend, because it's a strong level 7 beat stick. You don't want to run that. That's in a different deck. You can run another 49 for defensive purposes when you're first starting off. Ally of Justice Catastor, you can run. You can run that. Iron Chain Dragon. You can run that. You can run that. Of course, you can run the Beast, the Naturia monsters. And you can run this level 8 Sylvan monster. It's just so many things you can do. Like, this is a whole nother extra deck right here you can use in that deck. Just throw in your Malays and your Fusionists and you'll be good to go. But like I said, this deck is so fun. It's so much fun. Learning, so much fun. So let's just go through and give you a deck recap real quick. 2 Crane, 3 Captain, Captain, 3 Captain, 2 Bandit, Princess Sprout, Double on Fire, of course, your princesses, Card Trooper, Dandelion, Rose, Archer Spore, Rose Whip, Striker, Rhoda, Soul Charge, Nutrient, Burial, MSTs, Future Fusions, Trade-ins. I forget what these cards are called for a second. Miracle Fertilizer, Call, Tribute, Compulse, Bottomless, Solemn, and Double Thorns of Walls of Stickiness. So, like I said, I'm going to be changing this deck around a little bit. So just be on the lookout for that in the near future. I'm going to get me a camera. I'm going to get me a better camera so I can start recording duels for you guys. And maybe one day I'm going to try to bring this girl out. The last plant princess. People think, well, this is the queen. The plant queen. People forget about her just because you have to use 3 level 8 monsters to bring her out. But I can do it. Trust me, I've had 3 level 8s on the field before, but it's like, do I really want to give up all that opportunity? Well, all that will field advantage for 1 card. But I'm going to bring her out for shits and giggles one day. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And just remember, guys, always have fun in this game. This deck is really, really good, really good. Is it the most competitive deck? Not really. Could it be? Yes, if somebody in the right hands played it right. But it's really just for fun. I love playing this game for fun. But, oh my god, that's a video for another day. Card prices. Card prices. Really, though? Really? But on that note, Talea for the win.